Hello, Bobcat fans. Day 3 here at main camp. Talked to a few players. Obviously, this guy probably doesn't need much introduction when it comes to Bobcat hockey. Been a big part of the history there, not only as a player, as a coach for, I believe, 8 years it was. Now with Oklahoma City, the transition, Garret Roth. What are your thoughts so far on main camp this year?
Well, first off, how's it going, Bobcat fans? Miss seeing you in the barn. Electric atmosphere for the time that I spent there, and definitely a place that I'll always remember and call home. So thanks a lot for the memories. Obviously, Layne, being able to do this main camp together, our two organizations have been close since our inauguration, and it's special to be able to try to build a team and have one of your best friends and a mentor that's also there to help give you feedback on players. And I think it's been a great experience for the players as well. I mean, especially last night in the All-Star game, you just can't manufacture that competitiveness, that energy and intensity that the players had. They're not competing against their own teammates. They're competing against another organization. And you saw the compete level, and it was almost like a regular season game, guys mouthing back and forth, some dirty plays here and there, but that's something that they're going to see in regular season. And, it's nice to see guys respond in this type of setting and atmosphere.
Yeah, definitely a different feel for an all-star game at any main camp that you or I have been a part of. Maybe borderline. I think we probably have to talk to the guys today and just make sure that, the speaking out loud here, obviously during an interview, we don't want anybody to get hurt. That's the main thing. Looking forward, I mean, I've been in one spot for a long time. I know Bismarck means the world to you. Worked with you there for a long time. What has it been like now? Done a fantastic job. I knew you were going to do a great job when you took over in Wichita. But what's the transition looked like? Now you're in a new city, new building. Just kind of walk us through those steps that I know everyone's going to show up on Friday, Saturday night and get to enjoy the product on the ice. But, we talk a lot and there's a lot of work behind the scenes that you and your ownership are doing.
Yeah, and, coming from Bismarck, there was a long, rich tradition of junior hockey. 25 years just celebrated. And going to Wichita Falls, there was the Wildcats and the Rustlers back in the day when we were playing in the AWHL. They were there, but they lost a lot of the billets. And so, starting the program with finding the billets, all the behind-the-scenes things, building a team from the ground up. And the biggest thing that we were able to do is bring character guys in. And, being able to laterally move within the same league and bring the culture and the mentality that we had when I was coaching beside this guy for 8 years. It was an easy transition because if you surround yourself with good people and you work hard and you bring in high-end character kids, you can have success not only on the ice, but obviously in the community, which is, one of the biggest parts of junior hockey is being able to relate with your fans and have that fan experience and enjoy the moments together.
This year, how many returners do you have coming back? What are you looking for out of this camp? I know we have a fair share of returning players here. What are your thoughts so far on your personnel and what are your needs from this camp and moving forward, do you think?
We like our group. We have a good nucleus. We have about 15 returning players that have experience in the league. We acquired a couple other players that have experience from other leagues. And, looking at other teams across the board, we should be a veteran-laden team. And we definitely, could use a little bit more firepower up front. We're really excited about our D-core. And, we have a good group of goaltenders that can hopefully keep the puck out of the net. I know you know a thing or two about that, but that was the one thing working with you for 8 years. I never had to worry about goaltending, and now on this side, yeah, right. And now on this side of things, it's tough when you don't have that guy that you trust and knows what he's doing with goaltenders. But through the 8 years, was able to learn a lot from you on the mentality of goaltenders, what you need to do to help develop them, and I think some of the success that we've had, a lot of it has to do with working with you and learning from you on the bench and a lot of the relationships that you built with the players. I've taken a lot of that into being a head coach and building our team culture.
Yeah, I appreciate the kind words. There was no better time, than obviously being college roommates, working with you. We're going to put you on the spot here.
Yes.
2 years.
Mhm.
Who's your favorite player so far as a head coach?
There's a number of them. You know, I'm going to go the easy route. Going to go Vince Corcoran. We were able to get him in the draft, in the expansion draft. The first year he was our first pick. And what he meant to our organization, the leader, the character that he brought. He just did things the right way, and he's exactly what you want your team to be like. He was a great teammate. Worked, competed, did everything the right way, and it's a big void that we have to fill this year, but we're confident that we have guys that have learned from him and can grow into those roles to allow to carry our team into having some success this year. But yeah, Vincent Corcoran,
also a Beaver.
He is. He
Bemidji State commitment.
So
pretty cool there too for you on that one. One other question: best memory so far
in juniors,
just with the new program and your success so far.
You know, I think the first year, you know, we ended up getting swept by Shreveport in the division finals, and just coming in to the locker room and you know, talking to that group that did so much for the organization. They helped build kind of the level of expectations for our organization from a team success standpoint. Those guys cared so much about one another, and just being able to get in that locker room and talk and allow each player to express what each player on the team, what the organization meant to them. That was a special 30-40 minutes of my life in the coaching world.
And you won a Born Cup in Bismarck.
We did, yes.
And that's you know, when you relate those things, I think it's I think what you're alluding to is when you're obviously you have a team that plays the way that you want them to and works ultimately for one goal. I don't know if there's a better feeling, and I think that's what you know, to me that's what you're alluding to there.
Well, we talked about it last night, Layne, and you said it. You hit the nail on the head. Like, as a player, it's awesome. There's nothing better than being a player until you get into the coaching side, and you realize that it's so much more rewarding to see players have success and develop and grow. And I think the most enjoyable part for me as a coach is building the relationships with the players and their families and mentoring them and helping them achieve their dreams of playing Division I hockey and beyond. And I think those are the experiences that out of junior hockey that you take away the most.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun just when you get on the bus, looking all your past guys have done. Garret Roth, appreciate the time. Bobcat fans, Layne Sedevie here, Bobcat TV. This guy's a legend. Look forward to seeing how Oklahoma City does this year. And I don't know, the way the game went yesterday, it's going to be a lot of fun today. And hopefully, I mean, I hope we get a chance to maybe play at the showcase, because I think it'd be a lot of fun. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. Main camp here. We report August 21st. Players will be back in Bismarck. Looking forward to it. Thank you, fans.